Good morning. Welcome to the homestead. Well, I'm just assuming you're watching in the morning. It could be afternoon or evening, but wherever you are, whenever you are, good day or night. Anyhow, I'm so glad you're with us. Okay, so I put this chicken wire around the fence to try to keep the possum out since it killed our little kitten. And we don't know if it worked. Lee sat outside for several hours into the night to try to see if he came. He did spot a possum, but by the time he figured it out that it was a possum and not a cat, it scurried underneath one of the buildings, and then he searched for it and couldn't find it. But we do know that during those hours, nothing came over this side of the fence. We have those blinking lights on the other side of the fence, and so we're hoping to deter them from going in there at all. And we may need to do some more coverage of that. But that's neither here nor there today. We still have trouble with that side of the yard. Eclipse won't stay in the house. She doesn't like any of the other cats. She takes off all day long, and she's out there in that field somewhere. And she comes in kind of late at night, and she sleeps through the night, and then the second daylight's here, she's gone again. But if we could secure that area, because she does go out into that area, she'll stay in there, and we can keep tabs on her. The reason we need to keep tabs on her is, one, she's not part of this clan that's here, and so she's kind of an outcast. And she gets beat up by Orange Sickle, and she holds her own. I guess she doesn't get beat up, but she does get attacked by Orange Sickle. And there's fights constantly with her. And so we need her to stay inside the RV. She was our indoor cat until we got out here. She was the first stray, actually, we found, but we couldn't leave her here because she got attacked when we first found her. Some other strays were getting in the garage and they attacked her. Anyway, that's a long story, but we need to work on that. And it's not attractive. It's not fun on camera, but once we're done with that, we'll move on to something funner. So let's go over there and finish that project. right, well, that's the boring project for today. It is all sealed up, and that should keep the cats out and the other cats in. I say that except for the fact that while we were working on this, one of the cats came in that shouldn't be in here, upsetting Eclipse. And Eclipse went back through the tunnel, but no, she did not go into the RV. She went up and over the wood, over that way, and she's escaped. So not only can they get in from the window, but they can get out through the window. That space is really narrow too, but the screen gives flexibility and they're able to squish between it. So we're gonna have to figure out a plan to get it so no cats can go in the RV, no cats can escape. That's gonna be hard, but we'll figure it out. And in the meantime, we're gonna take a break and we will be right back, so don't go anywhere.
Did you say the screen is flexibility?
I did.
It's not flexibility. It has flexibility. It's flexible, but it's a screen.
Okay, sun's in my eyes. I'm gonna work in the garden. I think that this Jerusalem artichoke might be ready to be taken up. It's died back pretty good, but I don't know. This one still has some life on it next to it. I don't know, but it seems like it's been in the ground for a long, long time. We won't know unless we actually look. It hasn't completely died back, and I just don't know how long to leave it in the ground. It's been there all summer. I think I planted it in the spring, and it's fall now, and it says to wait till the fall, so here it is. So, also, right behind me is the zucchini that vine worm got, and you can't see it now, but the flowers were huge, and there's big, gigantic leaves all kind of around and growing out of the bed, big leaves. So it seems real heavy. I've got also a couple of squash growing, so that's nice. These cucumbers are done. We're gonna clean those up. I still have one zucchini hanging, so I don't know about pulling that all up, the leaves and things. It went from looking really dead to looking really good to looking dead again. But part of that looking dead part is because I haven't watered in a while. I'm kind of neglectful in that respect. But I think I need to clean up these beds. But you know what really needs help is inside the garden tunnel, and that I need to peel off that plastic. It's just all crumbling, and I need to get it off so I can cover it back up with plastic. And when Lee gets stronger, he needs to punch me a couple of holes, because we gotta prop that up so the snow doesn't collapse it like it did last winter. Look back on that video if you haven't seen it. It's winter time, and so I don't know what month that was when it collapsed, but go backwards in time and you'll see the damage that snow did. We don't want it to do it again, so we're going to need to put in a couple posts and a post across so it won't collapse all the way, and then get it really nice and cleaned in there, because I kind of stopped. It got hot, and it was hot inside, and I just didn't want to, but we need to get it all cleaned up for winter, and well, let's just do it. So as you can see, it's just one big mess. I don't think you can see up above me, but literally there is no plastic. The sunshade is there, but the plastic's just all crumbled, and it's doing this. I'm gonna come and get on my benches and stuff, so we're gonna have to get this protected pretty quick. The wind's blowing really good, so maybe that means rain's on its way. I don't know. What I have in this container are the seeds to those flowers that are blooming, and the seeds, obviously I missed some because they're growing all around that garden bed. That was a big mistake. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble next year with these flowers growing. What we're gonna do is when we get the back fence line put up, we're gonna just put flowers all along the back fence, because they are pretty to see. They bring the bees, but they grow tall, but I think they're going to reseed, and I think I'm going to have a lot of trouble. Inside here on the ground, I had marigolds growing, big marigold plants growing inside here on the ground, because I spilt seeds. And I spilt seeds back there. Probably the cats did it. And so I think I'm going to have flowers growing inside here next year too. Oh well, it is what it is, right? One of the problems we've been having today is hawks. They're everywhere. They're coming down low. I think they want those kittens, those babies. And so they've been coming down pretty low today. And Lee got his little daisy rider, it's daisy rider BB gun. He got that out to try to scare them away, because they're coming down real low, and they're coming down in like there's 3, 4, 5 of them, and they go away for a little while and then they come back around. And I just saw 2 of them kind of circling over where the RB is, and that's where those babies are. And I don't know, there seems to be lots of rats out there. I don't know why they want these little kittens. Anyway, I'm separating the seeds and putting them in a container so I can plant them next year. And that's a good thing, because I used to, in the city, I used to just buy little seed packs for flowers I liked, and every year I'd buy new seeds, when it's silly because there's seeds right here. Just pick all the dead flowers and get your own seeds. That's what I learned out here in the country, is harvesting. I've harvested watermelon, cantaloupe, all the seeds I harvest, and I'm going to plant them next year, and we're going to see how that all works. They should work fine. I think the watermelon were last year's watermelons that I planted this year, and we got a nice grouping. I did get confused on which I was planting, whether it was the little individual ones or it was the ones that were bigger, but they've done real well. Oh, I'm hearing a horse. Interesting. I don't usually hear horses nearby. Okay, let's keep working. I want to show you my marigold plant. It's all over. I pulled half of it out earlier in the summertime. I did not plant these. They were seeds that just kind of got right here. And anyway, I pulled out half of them already, and they're huge. I don't take care of them or anything. Everything else I tried to keep alive. These I didn't try to keep alive, and they are growing better than anything. It's really weird. Okay, we're going to harvest some of these flowers, the dead flowers off of this plant before I rip things out. So let's do that. I'll get some clippers. It's clear I'm going to have trouble next year with flowers growing here because they reseeded themselves. Flowers from the seeds that fell outside the bin, and they're growing everywhere. I've been mowing them down, so I'm going to have a lot of trouble next year. So I'm not going to plant anything in there. They shouldn't have been planted with the cucumbers anyway. That was kind of ridiculous. Okay, I'm raising spiders. Let me show you. Did you get a good look? They're fat looking, aren't they? No, there's hundreds and hundreds of babies on top of those spiders. This is gonna be bad. When I disturb them, those little spiders can scatter, or maybe they'll stay on, I don't know. But this is a bad tarp. I'm going to drag it from the end, and I'm just going to keep on walking from the little end that I have, and hopefully they'll go with me. Okay, not going to do any more inside. As you can see, Lee stripped the outside, so that's it. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Be sure to like, share, press that notification bell, and subscribe. Comment if you would, and we'll see you next time on the homestead. Bye-bye now.